G'day! In today's video, I've got a Leadtek RTX 3050 8 gig model. Some reason I thought these were 6, but I might be used to the laptop versions. And this one is due for a bit of a thermal paste refresher. Hoping if I undo here, and here, that we're able to take the cooler off to then be able to replace the thermal paste. So let's get into that. One screw. Screw. I'm using a very small 000 Phillips head screwdriver. Most people have something slightly larger kicking around. That should still be sufficient. Now that undone, what else have we got? Maybe these three along the front here too. They look like they're very bracket-ish. Or are they holding the bracket on? No, they look like they're part of the cooler. So I'm going to take them 3 out. That bracket's probably going to come off. Nope. And if I twist. Okay, there we go. And we have a factory. I'm still cooling the silicon pads here, thermal pads. They're fine. They look like they have plenty of health in them. But the thermal paste is due for some rejuvenation. So I'm going to use some isopropyl alcohol to clean off the factory thermal paste. Dye too. It's cleaning up very easy. So this stuff probably still had a bit more life left in it, but here now, open now, simply get it done. Okay, a bit more on here. Put a bit more down. Grab a clean piece of paper. Yeah, this is cleaning up very easy. Where normally I'd expect a lot more of a battle. Come on. Righto. Now I'm going to use some GD900 thermal paste. Comes in a 30-gram pot, and so far I've been pretty happy with its quality. Used normally like MX5, Arctic. What is it? Arctic. No. Deep Cool Z5 thermal paste. I think that's what I'm thinking of. Yeah, Deep Cool Z5 syringes is what I was previously buying, and then I've come across these in a pot, and they're about the same price for a whole pot of it, and I don't worry about the syringes anymore. Stuff does go on fairly watery. I do know that's going to spread as soon as I put the heat sink back on, so I'm not too concerned about getting all the way to the edges. A quick clean so I don't get thermal paste all over my bench. Go. And that's pretty much it. From here I'm going to put it back together, give it a blast out with an air compressor to clean up the fans. That's pretty much halfway there. And since we didn't have to disconnect the fan, what I like to do is flip this over and then line up these holes through these holes. So just keep it above, as I lower it down, Should be able to see where it needs to go. And I'll loosely get these on there just so it doesn't go anywhere. And then I'll go through and tighten them properly. I do realise it's still sitting on the 3 fans from the front I/O, or the rear I/O. That doesn't matter, I'm just focusing on getting most of them in. There we go. There. So if you've never replaced thermal paste on a graphics card, this is one of the easier ones to do. You don't have to tear apart the whole cooler to be able to get anywhere, which definitely makes that pretty darn handy. Some of them you got to take off the back plate, so you can take off this white back plate to be able to get anywhere. Or there's a lot more screws that need to come out. This being a fairly basic card is fairly straightforward, which I'm perfectly content with. And we'll upgrade to a slightly larger screwdriver. Tighten up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Done. Hope that helps replace the thermal paste, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.